Launcher, Deluxe.
Hey everybody, it's Eric with another Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure review, and this time it is TMS-015, the deluxe set for the Mandalorian and Child. Here it is, here it is. Before I get into things, I did notice my shipping box had a big gash. And, yeah, it went right into the main box there. So we're going to have to check things out, see if anything is broken inside. Nice slip cover. Everyday Eric tends to break his Hot Toys anyway doing these reviews. So that is always exciting, and I know you guys are just waiting in suspense. All right, well, with that, let's get cracking. All right, so when you open up the box, you do have this pretty nice little covering, little image. But yeah, there you go. It's still punctured. All right, we got Mando out of the box, looking pretty amazing. And we got two Baby Yodas. I didn't know I was getting two Baby Yodas. That's super cool. Lots of parts and pieces. Look at this tray. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go over everything up close. We have batteries. Yeah, we do have batteries. I think it's for the ice cream maker, and a lot of magnetic pieces. Lots of ingenuity going on here. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's take a look at the Mando out of the box. Maybe we'll change a couple things up, like his shoulder pad, but let's just see what we get right out of the box there. Very cool head sculpt. It's plastic. It looks really, really good. I do have a couple imperfections. There's one there, and there's one up there on the corner. So, yeah, bugging me a little bit. I mean, you know, the head should be kind of near perfect. I know he gets into fights and stuff, but it is Beskar. It should hold up, you know what I'm saying? He's a very light figure, good range of motion. We don't want to go over the range of motion in Hot Toys too much because things do, you know, they've been known to break a little bit, but that's really cool. Nice, soft material on the cape here. And I did notice this hole in the cape, and I hope that's on purpose because, I don't know. I don't know, because the bottom is a nice even cut. But there is a little hole in the back there. That looks like it's meant to be, right? Right? Let me know in the comments. I do like the plastic they used because it does look like metal, but it is plastic. And the bandolier looks really good. And he has a lot of these like little shells, little rounds for the rifle. So we will be putting all the accessories in here. I'll be showing you what's up. But just a quick, you know, he's got the pucks there. Are those the tracking pucks or the hologram pucks? I should know that. I should know that. Let me know. Eric should know that. Very cool here. I don't think that opens. But really nice details on all the things here. This is removable by Velcro. We can do that in just a bit. I like his gauntlet. The little red lines there. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Yeah. And there's all kinds of attachments for these things, so stand by. We're going to take a look at everything. We got the thigh pads here. This is so cool. I like this. Looks like it's been welded. Pretty cool there. I like that one. Very clean. On the got the shin guards there. We got more shells. These ones are sculpted. They don't move. The ones up here do move. You know, that makes me nervous that I'll lose one. It's always, I get real nervous handling Hot Toys. I don't know what it is in doing these videos. It's not like doing a Fortnite figure. It's very, very different. All right, so we covered the back. That is very cool. Yeah, Mando looks great. Oh, let's change this shoulder pad. So it is Velcro. It pulls right off just like that. And then we can put the Mudhorn one, like so. And there's the great detail on the Mudhorn shoulder pad. So there you go. That's how I'm going to display him. All right, next up is Baby Yoda and the little necklace. So this necklace was a separate piece, and you pop off his head. And there's like a little ball peg. It's not that hard, and you can pop the head back on. Keeping the string straight and doing that was a little tricky. I initially filmed that for you guys, and it wasn't very entertaining, so take my word for it. It's a little bit of a process. But once the head's on and the string is straight, it sits just like so. And it looks really, really good. That's a really cool necklace. Yoda himself, as I said, just on the ball. It can pop off. A little bit of give there on the ears. So maybe a softer plastic. Little bit to help that process. But he looks great. Yeah, he looks great. It doesn't seem to be any articulation in the arms or the hands. But that's okay. He does have feet. Again, no articulation. But they're pretty cool. And his outfit is just a sculpt. So, yeah, hard plastic there. But I think they nailed it. That looks really good for Baby Yoda. He's going to look really, really cool. All right, so here's the second Baby Yoda we get. It's a partial Baby Yoda because it's meant to sit in the hover pram. We'll get to that in just a bit. I also realized that I called this the Bounty Puck, but it's actually like his version of the detonator, thermal detonator kind of thing. We'll get to everything. We'll get everything right eventually. But here he is, Baby Yoda, version 2 that comes with this set. Magnetic sculpt. I don't know about pulling the head off this one. The instructions really didn't say I was allowed to. I'm sure you could, but I'm not going to do it here. But yeah, that's a good job. Now let's take a look at the pram. And you do get like a little blanket. A very soft material. Again, a little blankie there, and this is super cool. Lots of detail. Look at all like the scuffs. Very cool, very Star Wars looking. Look at that, like the buttons on the front. No action features on this guy, but this is just awesome. I guess there's like even like little levers back there. Is that for Baby Yoda so he can open it up? Yeah, I call him Baby Yoda. I know he's the child or Grogu, but he'll always be Baby Yoda to me, you know? Always. So, yeah, that's just so cool. All right, so you can kind of like put the cloth in here any way you want, I guess. That's just sloppy. And then you can just set Baby Yoda like that, and there you go. So he can be cruising in the little hover pram. And we'll take a look here. There's the top of the pram. If you want to go closed pram, it just goes into place like that. Just sits there and just pulls out. Not too much exciting underneath that part. Does Baby Yoda fit inside with it closed? Yeah, I guess, right? There you go. Technically, yes, if you wanted to do that. But very, very cool. So here's the deal. There's a little peg on the bottom, and you get a clear piece of plastic here. It just goes into the bottom of the pram. Now we can move over into the display base. Let's take a look at the display base. So pretty typical Hot Toys situation. You've got the black bendy wire here, okay? And with the little gripper on the top. We've seen this before. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of this thing. You do have to unscrew to slide the bendy rod up and take the cap off. It's okay. It's big, it's black, it's bulky. It is sturdy, very sturdy. But I don't know if I'm a fan. Of course, it's going to clip into this hole there. So we'll get to everything. We got some footprints. That's pretty cool. Some tracks. But there it is, Star Wars, the Mandalorian. The metal look to it. No light up features or anything. But what is cool is it comes with this extra piece here that's going to go alongside. So you can just do that if you want to make it bigger, right? And there's some rocks. Very cool detail on the rocks there. But there's more to this piece than meets the eye. because here's what you do. This rock pulls off. You can take the little rock out, and then you get a little hole, okay? And then once you have that hole, you just can put the pram in there. And so, yeah, there you go. Now the pram can have its own little base, and you can just put that alongside the main base. So we'll display that at the end, but very, very cool. All right, let's take a look at Mandalorian's legendary jetpack. It looks like metal. It is plastic. But looks good. Looks really good. These might be a little breakable, so look out for that. It should be all right. Just don't mess with it. And the back of the jetpack is sort of felt, and there's a magnet, and it's going to stick into the back of the Mandalorian figure, so I am told. Also comes with these translucent flame effects, and they just push in. You don't need to twist anything. They just sort of push into the jetpack there. Pretty nice. Don't need to force anything. Yeah, don't need to force. That's a little bit of a separate piece there, but that's all right. Don't twist. Just push. Just push. All right, and let's see here how this magnet's going to work. Just put it right like so. And it seems to fit really nice. We'll go wide lens. So it looks really good. Yeah, that's all you want it to do. Holds it just right. So this stand here, the way it is now, you will get the Mando a couple inches, off the ground. So you can get him, just taking off and that kind of display if you wish. So very good job. I like it. All right, so you do have some options with his helmet. You can put his tactical light on the side of his helmet there. So you have some options. And I am told this is just going to pop off. That is the generic one there. I do like that. But apparently you're supposed to put your finger there like so. And then this one's just going to go in. Push it too hard. But yeah, it looks great. So you can have the tactical light on there. I don't know, which one should I go with? Regular, or should I have them displayed with the tactical light? Let me know in the comments. All right, now might be a good time to talk about what hands we get with this set. All right, so he comes with his right hand. He's kind of like getting ready to, make a move. And same on the left. All right, he comes with that. You get 3 additional right hands. You get like a trigger. I think this is for the knife. Right hand, and then he can punch with his right hand. And these are very cool. All look really good. And you get only 2 additional left hands. You get the trigger and the punch. So there you go. All right, next up, let's put the flamethrower effect on the flame gauntlet. All right, so it says take off his hand. There's a little peg there. And then here is the flame effect. Translucent, pretty hard, and yeah, it's got like this little piece there. So what you want to do is clip it inside. One part goes inside, and that narrow one goes outside, because I guess that is the flame thing right there. And then I'm going to put on his fist, try to at least, because that's the one he ought to have on. And yeah, good enough. Does it hold? Yeah, it holds. How does it look? Yeah, it's pretty straight. Let's go wide lens here. So you can shoot it at you like that. How you doing? But I think that's pretty good. If he extends it, yeah, you can work with it. But I think that's pretty good. I like it a lot. I like the blue there. How it changes in color. So yeah, good job. Well done. All right, next up, we're going to put the grappling hook in the right hand, right forearm. I read the instructions. They really don't provide any insight. Here is the grappling hook. It looks cool. It's plastic, and it's on a metal wire. There's the metal wire. There's just nowhere to put it on the gauntlet itself. There's no holes anywhere here where you would think it would shoot out from. They do say remove the hand, and it just sort of shows it being stuck in. But the only thing I could think of is, well, maybe that. But actually, look, that just is a hole that goes through there. I mean, it'll work. It'll hold it nice, but I would think that there would be a better option. I mean, I'd have to watch the show again and see exactly where that little thing launches from. But there's definitely no holes on the gauntlet itself. So, I mean, it'll work. You'll get the effect if you want to display him like that. But I don't know. A little confused on this one. All right, let's move over to Mando's left gauntlet where those whistling birds are. That's very cool. I love how the show kind of, showed us what this was all about. Very, very cool. So we do have some options. That's just the basic setting. Use your finger, and this can just peel off, right? Yeah, it's going to peel off. And this part here is like two pieces. So the front part comes off. And if you want to, let's say, show that the birds are ready to go, we can do that. You can say, hey, man, the birds are ready to rock and roll. You better back off. Okay, that's cool. Or if you just all together want to take some, stormtroopers out, you can put this piece that came with the Deluxe set that launches some birds. I don't know. We got like 1, 2, 3, like 4 birds. And this is a softer piece of plastic. Move that over here. So let's get it in here. I'm assuming it just snaps on. Yeah, snaps on. Let's back the camera off a bit so he can launch the birds. That's cool. I mean, it's not probably as translucent, but it's smoke, so it's not going to be translucent. But I like it. It's a cool effect if you want to really have your Mando in action. I think it looks pretty good. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at the Camtono. What's a Camtono? Well, this is sort of the device that Wilro Hood, right? Wasn't that his name when he was evacuating the Cloud City? He was carrying this. We used to call him the ice cream guy or ice cream maker guy. And they use that same little device, and the Mandalorian show explains that, I guess, valuables are placed in the Camtono. So very good. So here it is, and I do have to put batteries into it. So I did sort of jimmy this thing off. And as you can see, there's an extremely small battery compartment and an on and off switch. I mean, these batteries, you get 3 of them. Holy mackerel. That is small. So let me get to it. All right, so here's the Camtono. I did put the batteries in. When you put this cover back on, though, it kind of covers up the on-off switch where it's somewhere here. Yeah, it's like right there. But, to get the effect, you have to cover that up. But when it's all said and done, it does look great. There's a nice light. These doors are a pain in the tuchus. When they're up, you have to sort of pull from the side. Look. And it just kind of broke right there. So, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. All right, the Camtono is made to hold valuables. So here you go. Here is some Beskar with the Imperial seal. There you go, right there. And this is kind of cool because you get 3 pieces. And this one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And it's magnetic. So there you go. You can stack them. And then you have one more piece. You can just hold it, and it's not magnetic, but it will make a perfect stack, I think. Yeah, like that. So, pretty cool. Get some valuables to put in your Camtono. Let's check that out. All right, all the Beskar fits in the Camtono nicely. So, for all you toy photographers or folks that want to have a cool display, there you go. It's going to look really legit and really good. So, all in all, I don't know how you get around the wonky door, but yeah, it looks cool. It looks exactly like it should from the show. All right, next up, let's take a look at Mandalorian's rifle. And again, this is a nod to the rifle used in the Star Wars Holiday Special. I am old enough to say that I did see that when it originally aired, and I remember that cartoon. I've always remembered the cartoon. I thought that was super cool. I was down with it. That was really the highlight of the show, I suppose. Otherwise, it really did seem very long and very unrelated to Star Wars at times. All right, so some features of the rifle here is that you can take off the monocular. So it does come off, so he can use it like he does on the show. Kind of like a pirate checking things out. And there are little pegs, so it does go back. Let's see how easy this thing goes back. And let's see if I can break more stuff too, because that would be cool. There it is. Goes on. There it is. And you can load a shell. How did I do this? So this does lift up. Yeah, this lifts up. So you can take the shell from the body here. And I was wrong. The shells do come off his shin guard. So here's a little shell, and you can put it in just like so, and it sits in, and then you can close the latch, and there you go. So if you want to play with that stuff, you can go for it. All right, next up, let's put the rifle on the Mandalorian the correct way. So there is like a little peg here and a strap, and that goes into his bandolier. That's easy enough. Clicks into place, fits good. And the rifle's going to sit back here. And I guess there is supposed to be the hole here, because we are going to use these straps, go through the hole, and secure the rifle. So let me get on that. Okay, so that wasn't that bad at all. There's the strap in the front, and it sits in the back, and there was the hole in the back of the cape. And this is a magnetic snap, which really helped. It's not actually like a physical snap, it's just magnets. So that was very easy, and let's see, yeah, the rifle stays on good, and it looks great. So that's the way I'm going to go with him. Now, you probably can't put the jetpack on, no, when he's like this, so you're going to have to decide, is it jetpack time or is it rifle time? I like the rifle. All right, let's roll through the remainder of accessories and get them on the Mandalorian. First of all, this is the Hologram Puck, right? Is this a bounty puck? And why it's of the Mandalorian, I don't remember if this happened in an episode. I'm sure it did. Just not coming to me right now. So you get that. And, of course, this is the tracking fob that we saw in the very beginning of the show that set these things up. And this does go on his belt, so we will figure that out. It's just plastic. Looks good. And we do have a detonator. Yeah, these are not the fobs, Eric. These are detonators. So this goes on his belt, and there's a little piece of felt or rubber back there. That's pretty cool. We also get his knife, which I'm sure we're going to find a home for on the figure. Very good, very small, great detail. I mean, look at that. And his pistol, which looks just like it should. I don't think there's any features on this guy, like the rifle. But yeah, it looks great. Very cool. Sort of, I was going to say it looks like Jango Fett's, but no, it really doesn't. It's its own thing. I like it. All right, we got the other detonator in there. Yeah, it might need to be worked a little bit so it stays in. Now, the instructions show the fob going in somewhere around here, but I made this up because I don't really see a better option. There is a loop there. They show it being put right here, but I'm trying to follow the instructions. I don't know. The pistol, there it is there. I did have to work the holster a little bit, stretch that little hole, and the loop rather, and then the strap just goes in there. So it looks nice when it's all done. And with the knife, the instructions just say stick it in the shin. I don't see a dedicated hole anywhere really there, so I just kind of gingerly stuck it in his boot. So there you go, all his like little gear and accessories. He's looking tough. All right, so what's my final thoughts on the Deluxe Mandalorian from Hot Toys? I love this guy. I mean, look, 2 baby Yodas. You got a full Beskar up Mandalorian with all his trinkets, all his stuff. I mean, it's been a great journey. Thanks for joining me on it. I mean, I broke my Camtono, but, you know, things like that happen. It's a dangerous job reviewing toys, and I appreciate all your support. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. You guys picking this one up? Do you like this set? I mean, the Emperor looks happy. He looks very happy. Gonna make some clones. Gonna make some Snoke clones. All right, everybody. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. Everybody have a great day, a great night. And as always, I will see you on the new